friends, so today we are going to be doing some plastic surgery but without the knives, scalpels, recovery time. It's actually a process called contouring and highlighting, and what that is it's where you use lighter shades along with darker shades to kind of bring out the areas of your face where you want to be highlighted and where the sun hits, and then you want to bring in the areas on your face where you want to make them appear thinner. You're going to need a darker shade, and really you can use like a bronzer, you can use a dark eyeshadow. There's a couple different things you can use. You just don't have to use one certain item. You can play around and come up with something that works well for yourself. So I personally am actually using a brow kit. This is the Benefit Browsing and the color Light. And I actually use, you open it up, you have a darker color here, which is for like the shaping. It's kind of like a gel for this shaping. And then you have the light brown powder on this side, and I actually use this for the contouring of my face. So I am going to use my e.l.f. contouring brush, and you can once again use any brush. This is actually thinner. I only use this for my nose area, and then I just use my fingers for the rest of my face, but we'll get into that later. So we're going to take this light brown color here, and to begin contouring your nose, you just want to start right about here, right underneath your eyebrow, and you want to bring it down the bridge of your nose and then all the way down here. And I'm going to do this a little darker on purpose because the light, you might not be able to see it very well, so I'm actually going to do it darker than I normally would. So, and then on this side you're going to do the exact same thing, just come underneath the eyebrow and bring it down. And you can kind of play with it. If you're wanting your nose to seem really thin right here, you're going to want to bring the lines in more, and then if you're wanting it to appear more wider, then you're going to put them farther apart. So once you come down here, you're going to want to come into kind of like a little V here and just angle it down. And you want to go back through and just slightly blend those lines in. And I'm going to actually leave it like this for now, and then at the end I'm going to go back and blend everything together. Next, I am going to continue to use this kit, and I'm just actually going to take my finger and just rub it in here. And then to contour your cheek area, what you want to do, some people, in a really easy way, and this is kind of for beginners, you can use this method. If you just make the fish face, the infamous fish face everyone knows, just go like this. And kind of bring it in the hollows of your cheek. And you don't want to come all the way down to, like, near your mouth, because you don't want that to be chiseled right there. So you just want to come and make kind of like a hollow shadow there where you want it to appear thinner. And you just want to do the same with the other side. And next we are going to work on the forehead area, and for myself, I think I have a larger forehead. I'm really self-conscious about my forehead, so I definitely always have to contour my forehead. So you want to, and I just have the contour or the eyebrow shadow on my finger, and you just want to come along here and place that there. And just on the side of your forehead, like near your temple area, and that again is going to slim down your face and make it appear as if it is thinner. And this does not have to be like precise and really perfect, because we're just going to blend it all in later. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and blend all of that out, and I am actually using the e.l.f. complexion brush, and I just want to blend away. For the nose area, you don't just want to go crazy and just blend it all in, because you want this center part of your nose, you want this to be light, and we'll get to the highlighting later. So you want this part to be light here, so you don't want to bring the shadow in, you want to keep it more outer on the sides of your nose. So when you blend it, you want to be careful, and you can even kind of like squeeze your brush together so it's more thin and it doesn't blend all over the place. Okay, so now we are finished with contouring our nose, our cheeks, and our forehead / temple area. Now we're going to go on to highlighting. And there's a few different options. If you want to take the easy route, this is kind of for beginners, or if you're just in a hurry and you want to highlight but you don't want to spend the time to use this other method that I'm going to show you. This is the Hard Candy baked bronzer in the color Tiki, and this gives you a really gorgeous glow and highlight to the areas where the sun hits. That's the #1 rule in highlighting. You want to make sure you place it on the areas where the sun hits. So I'm actually just going to use my fingers for this, and going to just rub it in there and go down the center of my nose. Sorry, I'm watching myself in the mirror right here, so if I keep looking over there, I'm sorry, to make sure I'm going to do this right. And then you just want to place it under the eye area. And this is also going to help with, like if you have bags under your eyes, this is also going to help with that. And this is where the sun hits on like the, kind of like the apples of your cheeks, your cheekbones. And you want to make sure that your cheekbones stand out, and this is definitely going to help you with that. The next place that we're going to place the highlight is going to be on our forehead, and you just want to, I generally just take my fingers and kind of swipe the middle of my forehead, because once again, this is a place where the light's going to hit and you kind of want to stand out a little bit. Alright, and then some people also take the highlight and put it right here above the lip and then underneath the lip, and this is going to make your lips appear a little bit larger. Alright, so I normally do not use like the powder highlight. I usually use my favorite Glamouflage concealer, and I love this. I used this in a previous video as an eyeshadow base, and you can use this for so many things: an eyeshadow base, an eyeshadow, for highlight, obviously for concealer, just everything. It's amazing, and you can get it at Walmart for like, I think it's like $7, I'm not for sure, but it's absolutely amazing. And I get mine in the color light because the purpose that I use it for is mainly for highlighting, and obviously you want those areas to be lighter. So you just want to take a little bit, a very, very, very small amount. You do not want to use a lot of this, because if you use a lot, then it's gonna make it appear cakey, or you might put way too much and then it might be like way too light, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to take a very, very, very small amount and scoot closer to you guys. I'm going to place this underneath my eye, and you want to do this in a V shape. I'm going to go underneath your eye in a V shape. Okay, so once you have that all blended out, you're going to take a little bit more, and a very, very small amount, and you're going to go down the bridge of your nose. And this is only, of course, if you did not use the powder highlight. You don't, I'm not really sure if you would want to use, I'm using both on top of each other right now, but you probably don't, I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. You probably don't want to do it, but I don't know, it might give you like a really extra pretty glow. I'm not really for sure. I don't know if it would be too much or not. I guess we'll see after I'm done with the video. So you want to put the highlight down the bridge of your nose, and then you're going to want to put this, move down a little bit, you want to put the highlight in the middle of your forehead like so, and just kind of blend that out. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, we've done all of the highlighting and all of the contouring, you're going to want to lock all of that stuff in because you don't want it to come off later on during the day. So I'm just using this Clinique Stay Matte Sheer Press Powder, and this is in the color Stay Golden, and this is a lighter color. I'm actually a little darker than this color, but I use this for when I highlight, to lock in that highlight. I use this for that. I don't know what I was just saying. Okay, and so anywhere where you put the light highlight color, you're going to want to go in with a light powder and just go over that. And now I'm going to use a bronzer to go over the darker areas where I contoured, and I'm using Refined Golden Bronzer and my e.l.f. complexion brush again, and I'm just going to go over the areas to really make that contour pop. And I'm just doing this really quick, doesn't have to be anything precise either. If you want, you can go in with a little bit of blush. I'm going to just do a tiny bit of blush, and of course this is going to go on the apples of your cheeks, and I also bring this out a little bit as well, kind of to go alongside of the contour and the bronzer. Alright, well that is all, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you could please subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Bye-bye.